When you think of summer, you're not thinking of Italian food, but this here is chicken Spiedini. It is one of my favorite Italian summer grilling foods. Grilled chicken thighs covered in breadcrumbs, Parmesan, finished with lemon juice. These are so juicy, so tender. I'm gonna show you how to make chicken Spiedini on the grill. Super easy. Let's do it. All right, so we're gonna start with boneless chicken thighs. With chicken thighs, you wanna open them up because otherwise you're not gonna get them seasoned all over. So open up the chicken thighs, and then what we're gonna do next is season it with salt and pepper on both sides. I always like to season my chicken especially with salt before I put it in the marinade. This is a good way to make sure that everything is evenly coated before it goes into something that we're gonna put it in, like this olive oil and lemon marinade. We're gonna flip them all over. All right, so after we season all the chicken thighs, what you want to do is cut them into bite-sized pieces. So basically 1 inch by 1 inch pieces like this. One of the substitutions people ask me if they can make with this dish is if they can just use chicken breast. And the problem with chicken breast is that chicken breast stinks. No, chicken breast can get so dry on the grill, especially when you make it into bite-sized pieces. Whereas chicken thighs, you can get these up to like 185 degrees and you're still gonna be all right. So I just don't like to use chicken breast with this. I don't think it comes out nearly as good. The fat content in chicken thighs is so much higher and it just makes for a more tender Spiedini, crispy outside, tender on the inside, versus the chicken breast where you get this crispy outside, but then you get like a tougher inside. Just isn't the best texture. This is way better with chicken thighs. Most of the people I serve this dish have never tried it before, and they're like always amazed by how delicious it is. I serve it to at barbecues, parties all the time because it's so easy to make, and everybody gets their own skewer. It's kind of nice, and I think when you get your own skewer, I think that makes you kind of like king of the hill. You feel very strong, you know, like a kebab. Nobody walks away from a kebab not feeling good about themselves. Once we cut up all the chicken, we're gonna make our marinade. So we're gonna make our marinade in a separate bowl so we can combine everything really well. All right, so you're gonna go in with 1/3 cup of olive oil. Usually when we make chicken cutlets, we're putting them in egg first and then dredging them in the breadcrumb. With this recipe, we're kind of doing something a little bit different where we're marinating the chicken in this olive oil mixture. Some Dijon mustard. I love Dijon. About a teaspoon of salt, fresh minced garlic. And I do about 3 tablespoons of lemon. I'm gonna take this and whisk it. Once it's well combined, we're just gonna pour it right into the chicken right away. There we go. And then combine the marinade with the chicken really well. I think the best part about getting the chicken to bite-sized pieces is that you get the marinade all over every inch of the chicken. What we're gonna do is marinate this for about 1 hour in the fridge. You don't wanna do this more than an hour or two because there's enough lemon juice in there to like start cooking the chicken. Marinate it for an hour, or if you have to marinate overnight, leave the lemon juice out till the next day and add the lemon juice right before you're about to cook it. Chicken's marinating, we're gonna make our breadcrumb mixture now. I do a combination of panko and regular Italian seasoned breadcrumbs. First thing I'm gonna do is chop up the parsley. For parsley, I always recommend using fresh or nothing. I do not like dried parsley. I think it's foul. So use fresh parsley. It blows my mind when people use fresh minced garlic in any breadcrumb mixture that they're frying or grilling because it's gonna burn. The garlic is always gonna burn before the chicken or whatever you're frying, grilling is cooked. So I always use garlic powder. I do use a premium garlic powder, which is, I don't know, premium. So I go in with the garlic powder, parsley, salt, and pepper. And then we do a little Parmesan. I do about 1/4 cup of Parmesan. Then we're just gonna mix all that up. Easiest way to do it is to put the breadcrumb mixture on a plate so that you can bread the skewers really easily. So that's what we're gonna do next. We're gonna let that finish marinating for about 45 more minutes, pull it out, and then we're gonna go and skewer the chicken, bread the chicken, grill the chicken. Let's do it. All right, our chicken marinated for about an hour. We're gonna put them on skewers now. This part's really easy. So this is about how much I usually fill them up. All right, so we got all of our skewers done. We're going to take them, dredge them in this breadcrumb mixture. Try to really cover them because this breadcrumb is gonna fall off a lot easier than it would if you were just breading a single chicken cutlet. Pack it in there, tighten it up. You could always add more breadcrumb to this mixture after. I'm gonna set them aside on a plate so that we can grill them in a minute. Usually I'm a big fan of like the wet hand, dry hand situation, but with these things, you just wanna toss them in and go for it. We're gonna take our chicken, we're gonna go outside, we're gonna grill them up. Let's go. All right, so these have breadcrumbs on them. It will stick if you don't oil the grill, so I always just do a little olive oil on the grates. Might start a little bit of a fire, but that's okay. We're just doing a little bit. And we're just gonna throw our skewers right on the grill. We're gonna close it up. We're gonna let them cook about 3-4 minutes, and then we'll start flipping them. All right, so these are starting to crisp up. You can see we're starting to get that little crispy edge there. I like to be super gentle with these because they do have breadcrumbs all over them, so they will start to fall off if you just like rip them off the grate. You shouldn't, if they don't feel like they're moving though, don't take them off the grate because then they're not ready to flip. And we'll just keep flipping them like, I don't know, every 3 to 4 minutes. All right, so these are all done. We're gonna pop them off. They smell so good, oh my God. All right, let's bring them inside. So this is grilled chicken Spiedini. It's so good. We're gonna hit it with a little bit of lemon juice. You can see how it gets that nice, delicious, crispy crust. Oh my God, I forget how good these are. Oh my God, so good. I don't think that you'll eat chicken another way all summer long after you try this one time. The full recipe for chicken Spiedini is on my website, AlwaysFromScratch.com. You can always get all my recipes there. Please like, comment, subscribe on our channel here, Always From Scratch. It's super helpful. We're just getting this started. I wanna see where it goes because I really love doing this longer form content. I get to sit here, talk to you, tell you exactly how to make the things that I make. Mink ya.